Hello, this is just a quick follow-up to the Wild Spirit videos, the Wild Spirit art videos that I made, and I shall try and keep this succinct. Right, I just found these. I should have found them at the time, but I've just found them now, so I just wanted to update you. Remember in the videos, if you watch them, that some of the cards had a patch where I'd had to remove something. Well, it was these. It was titles that I had hoped to incorporate into the card. When I first sent them off as a proposal, that's what they would have, the publisher would have got as my proposal. Now I thought that this would be the edge of the card. There wouldn't be any more on the outside. This line here would mark the edge of the card, so you get quite a good amount of image in there. But there we go. So anyway, the first thing that they did was tell me to remove these. So that's why some of the initial sort of ideas had patches on them, and then I made another version after that. But yeah, it's got one down here as well. I'll show you that. I'll show you her in a second. So this will be number 0, Wandering Minstrel at the top, and Free Spirit at the bottom. So it was their names, their titles were important to me to have incorporated in the card like that, but of course they're way too big, and it was right that they're not like that, but at least they were incorporated into the design, and then you could have had that chopped off instead of having more border. And yeah, anyway, it's done now, but if it was done again, none of this would happen, obviously. So yes, Cunning Man, Magician, has Magical Spirit at the bottom. Wise Woman has Dreamweaver at the bottom. And then we see the one that we were just looking at here. So it would have started off like this, Great Mother of All, Spirit of Love, and then I would have had to have done a version where I patched over that because it had to go. And then I would have to have done a third version where none of that patch was there. So I obviously made a copy from this and then did a proper version without the nasty patchy bits. But now you can see what my initial intention had been, to incorporate the card's double name into the actual art. Lord of the Wild, Strong Spirit, that's he, and Spirit Guide, Interpreter. Is there any more? There might be one more. The Fiddler, this is my favourite one. The Fiddler, the Wild card. I like that. So the Fiddler was the Devil card. Yes, so they were obviously the samples that I sent to the publisher to see what they thought, and they liked, obviously they liked the deck, but they didn't like the titles. I think we could have done something with that and kept it like that, you know, but there you go. That's for the revamp, isn't it? It is what it is just now, but yes, that's something I wanted to share with you because that's how it should have looked. Also, while I was rummaging about, I found the colour version of this. I didn't really remember in one of my art archive videos, if you've been watching them, which I don't blame you if you haven't, but just in case you were watching them, there was a black and white version of this, and I said it would be nice to find the colour one because it's a bit lost without the colour. I have to do a close-up of this. So I did a whole Spirit of series as well, not for the tarot, but just for my elemental spirit, Spirit of the Land, etc. This is Spirit of the Greenwood. I actually incorporated a picture of myself in there, but I'm not going to focus on that. Yes, we have our Kestrel, and as you can see, very much in the old graphic style with all the black lines and typical man with beard and dark hair again. And yeah, so it's a shame I can't get the whole thing in without holding the camera in the air, but let's get close. Loads of detail in there, but much nicer when you can see it in colour. But now you know how it works. This was black and white pen drawing where all those lines come from, and then it's coloured in over the top. And again, you can see my jazzy border idea. In this case we've got arrows and leaves. I'm just going to come right up here, hopefully it'll focus in a minute so you can see. It's the only way I can do it really, otherwise we're just going to get portions of it. And there was one more that I just wanted to show you because I didn't have the colour one of this. Did I have the colour one of this? I don't think I did. I think I had the black and white one of this as well, which is Spirit of the Land, and this Guardian Protectress of the Land. So here's the colour version of that too, with its own jazzy border of spirals, or sort of Newgrange spiral and lozenge shape and triangles. Focus on the. So you can see this is very much a black and white pen and ink drawing that has been coloured over, and that was the style that I had as I began the Wild Spirit deck. Very different. You'll see things in this you might recognise in the Wild Spirit because I used some of the images for some of the characters in those cards. But anyway, that's it. I thought I'd show you that, seeing as I found it. And now I'm going to shut up, which is very unusual for me, isn't it? Let's just leave you with the Fiddler, the wild card. Here he is. Okay, going. Bye.